everybody. How are we all doing? This can go. Probably don't need Twitter up realistic twice. I don't need it up twice, but it's certainly up twice against all odds. Um scare. Okay, that's enough Twitter. Just like I said. Disney. Okay. There's my boy tonight. Oh, that's okay. I love him. I knows. I keep misclicking on Spotify. Holy fuck. Please don't play a different song. I'll kill myself. Okay. Okay. So I have a couple things we could work on. I don't think I promised Booster Gold, but that's certainly an option. Um, I'm kind of running on crunch time with this whole Twitch graphic business, and I said I wouldn't work on it on stream or whatever, so maybe I shouldn't, but like at the same time. Oops. Tonight, where's my boy? Well, I've accidentally started working on Booster Gold, so here we are, I guess. And he knows this feels correct. Is my boy. Actually, that feels better. Actually, no, it doesn't. He knows. It's been a minute since I've done line art, so this will be interesting. Cause last time I did line art, it was literally when I was on stream. So and now my tablet's all fucked up. Okay, well now that that song is over, I'm gonna swap it. You wanna know what? It's Christmas. Okay, speaking of Christmas, I have to change my overlay. Christmas. Perfect. Okay. Anyway. La 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 la. Oh shit. Okay. So I okay, that's enough Firefoxes, man. I just wanted the one. You'll be for us. Break up and join the chorus. Follow me in merry measure. While I tell of your tight treasures. La 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 la. Okay, she's a fucking liar. Um, I gotta unsubscribe from some of these fucking emails, man. Okay, holy fuck, this email's long as hell. Shut the fuck up. Yes, all. Thank you so much. Um, I found some guy on YouTube who was like, I'll teach you how to do coloristing on, YouTube. And I had never done that before and I was kind of curious about it. So I signed up, I guess. Hi. Sorry it was for no reason, but I'm glad you're here now. Um, but I had signed up for this webinar, I guess, and I was gonna just kind of like record it and go to bed. Like I was gonna have it run while I was in bed. Um, but then my computer ran out of space, so I didn't end up recording it. But it's literally free and it happens every fucking 15 minutes. So I was like, "Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. God is dead." Um, so yeah, I just my emails that I need to unsubscribe from. Cuz one of them is the colorist webinar guy. Um Whoa. Ugh. There we go. Yeah. That was a classic. If you don't mind my saying. But yeah, I got an email from my Poetry in Motion partner, which I am really, really not pleased about that situation. Um, but I gave her L partner. No, I know. My man Brandon was like, the audio didn't work, which was a little annoying because I was fucking on vacation at the time, but he didn't know any better, right? So it was like, your poem didn't work. Can I have new audio? And honestly, if I were a storyboarding student right now, I would do the exact same shit. I did not want to record the poem that I had to record. But because I got the teacher's poem, she didn't respond to me at all. So I just didn't. I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'll just record it. I don't have time for this anyway. So, you know, doing what I did, all in all, not a huge deal. But this project, man, has been, oh my god. I swear to God, every time I do the damn project, I've done it like 3 fucking times by now. Like, twice from the art side and once from the writing side. And it's been a hassle every single time. Well, one time it wasn't as bad. The second time I did it as an art, well, I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty pissed because it sounded like I had to do it twice in that year. You wanna know what? I didn't get any credit for that. So yeah, it was a bit of a hassle. Now that I'm really thinking about it, because it was due in both of my classes, and she was just like, "Yeah, just leave me a note, and I'll fucking grade it for both." I was like, "Great." So I left my note. Yeah, she didn't give me the credit. So, anyway, point is that generally, by comparison, the second time I did it wasn't as bad. Considering the other things that have occurred. The first time, which was like going to fucking war. It was the same amount of effort, and danger for others. Um, and then the and then this time where it's been like, can I have audio? Can I have a new poem? Can I? Eh. Shh. Shh. And keep in mind, the needy one who asked for a new poem because she couldn't figure out how to portray sex without drawing a full frontal cock and ball was she's emailing me on the email I said not to email me on. I gave her my different email and my phone number. Like, for both sides. So the fact that I've had this issue, and what was funny is I was so starry-eyed in the beginning of the fucking project. I was like, yes, this is so cool. I kind of like poetry and it'll be fun. No. I was wrong. It fucking sucks. Every time I do it. It's not fun. It's never been fun. I was like, maybe it'll be fun from the writers. No. Just because you wrote the poems during class and it was supposed to be easy and like a quick, here's some audio, send it in and that's it and then you're done and then they do it. No. They had to keep emailing me. And I'm going to receive Brandon's version of the poem, right? And I'm going to die laughing. I guarantee it. Because that one was a bit harder to understand. It was funny. Because he said, I didn't get it, but now that I heard the audio, I do. You know, if it took you needing the audio to understand it, I don't think you get it. But sure. Speak your truth, buddy. You are my preferred partner. No, I'm also pretty psyched. Not about the one the girl's getting, though, because I've got Brandon, who I remember the name of because it's an easy name, and then Catrice or some shit is the other one's name. Like, Brandon would never hurt me other than being just wildly wrong, but that at this point is fine. But the fact that she apparently, from the way she wrote her email, I'm not drawing anymore. I don't, there's just something about it that I don't love. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo all of that. We'll see. I think I need a different pen. I need a better pen. We'll come back to that. I'm talking now anyway, because I'm a psychopath. But anyway, from the way she wrote her initial email, well, initial is incorrect and false. Because, oh my god, I've received so many emails from her. In fact, I'm getting the email back out so I can correctly complain about this fucking email. So, in the beginning, receiving Brandon's email saying that it didn't have any sound, I was like, oh shit, Catrice or whoever the fuck must not have audio either. I will go check her email as well. We were in the hotel at this point. I was like, I will go check her email as well to make sure she has good audio as well. I was loath to find out that she emailed me as well, but not for the reasons I had hoped. I sent them both the same exact initial email. Hi, I'm your partner. Here's my poem. Here's the audio. Not knowing that there was no audio there, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us, you know? Should have checked. And I thought I did, but whatever. it happens to the best of us. You know, you can't do much. So you can't help it sometimes. It happens, right? If you'd like to discuss it with me, here is my email and my phone number. I will respond quicker there. I do not see my student email. I don't check it. Because no one fucking emails me there. Except for Catrice. Whatever. She says, thank you. I will be in touch. Probably because they hadn't started the project yet. The same thing happened to everyone else. Not to me. Not that first time. Because I didn't get a fucking poem. But that was a while back. So whatever, right? She Catrice, sorry, honestly, and you know what? That's fine. It doesn't even matter. Her existence is no skin off my back, right? Whatever. She says, thank you, I'll be in touch. I said, sure thing. Can't wait. Because I'm polite. I am kind. I am excited to see how this goes. Because this was my favorite poem from the semester. I was super psyched. I was like, yes! Gay, cowboy, sex, poem! Ooh! I wanted to see somebody else's interpretation of it. I wanted to receive art. You know, it's not every day I get somebody drawing something for me. It's required of them, but I never get art from other people. I don't interact with enough artists to kind of get that anymore. I used to all the time when I was like a Tumblr head and like I was talking to about my OCs to all my buddies, right? So it was like, great, cool. I'm receiving art, but I never get it anymore, which is really disappointing and sad. Not that which is why Art Friday is so fun, is because it's like, if I do something for somebody else, they'll give me something in return. Not a great way to think about it. I'm excited to give other people art. I have a blast doing it because I know how it feels to receive art. So it's like, I want to give people that feeling, right? So like, this was the same thing. I know it was required, but like, I was super psyched. I was like, fuck yes. Give me gay, cowboy, sex. Implied. So, a couple weeks later, I am fucking freshly on vacation. Day 1 of vacation. Like, we were leaving in the car on vacation. She sends me the fucking email. Implied. And I'll get there in a minute. So, that was a nightmare. That email. Gay cowboy sex poem, right? Gay being 2 men. Well, yeah. But still. I'm fucking losing my mind about this whole situation. I'm just re-going through it, just to remind you. So, what is my ethnicity was the craziest fucking question I've ever received in my life. Thank you. But we'll just call this for archival purposes. Because no one else is here. So, what is my ethnicity? Okay, sure. Stay inclusive, queen. You know, like, if I was black and you wanted to make the characters black, great. I don't, you know, I'm not so sure it would have gone super great. Because most of my classmates, when I was in the animation program, were like white to the 5th fucking power. And I'm the same way. I am also white to the 5th fucking power. But it was like I don't think you know how to draw black people kind of situation. Because they don't know how to draw people in general. Not to be mean to my ex-classmates, but I probably realistically, if I'd really tried, could have applied to an actual honest-to-God art school, where a lot of them probably needed this pre-game to a real art school before they were able to apply. They probably needed to learn the basics in a classroom before they were able to make a portfolio and then apply to an actual art school that needed applying to. I probably could have just jumped the gun and applied to an actual art school if I actually gave a fuck to do that. But art school is expensive and I'm not doing all that shit. Especially with how stupid as fuck college is all the time, always. Like this coding shit, stupid as fuck. Literally no winning. You go to college, it's stupid. I don't make the rules. What is my ethnicity? Fine. I'll tell you I'm white. I'll tell you that for free. Hi. How are you? You came in at such an interesting time. I am discussing a a school project and my journey on my school project. I hope you're doing well today. Maybe I'll actually draw while I'm doing it. I don't know. Since somebody else is here now. So she's like, yes, what is your ethnicity so I can make the female character look like you? And I was like, I don't want to be the female character. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. I'm personally good on that. So I kindly explained, no, that's okay. My email doesn't have the correct name on it. Please don't do that. They are gay cowboys. You can make one of the men look like me. Sound good? Great. She says, oh my god, so sorry. One of them will have your features. Great. I don't think that's necessary. The poem wasn't really about me in the first place, but sure. Go fucking crazy. You know, it's not my project anymore. It's your project. So long as you get the gay, the cowboy, and the sex, I don't care after that. And you don't even, and honestly, I wasn't even going to be that picky about the sex part because we are in school, right? Not high school, college. So it's like we're all adults now, but still school nonetheless. Probably shouldn't be drawing full frontal nudity. However, apparently the life drawing class did used to have full frontal nudity until they took it out because someone complained. Which is fucking insane. It is a life drawing class. There's gonna be a little bit of penis in there. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. There's going to be penis in the life drawing class. So I'm fine. Even if I should go to bed. It's 1:21 a.m. here. That's crazy. It's high time to tuck you in. Fluff your pillow. And go to sleep. That should be you. Oh. But we're happy to have you either way. Glad to hear you're fine. Whoa, go to bed. Yeah. But that's certainly up to you. I'd be in bed myself. I'm old. I like to pretend to be geriatric, so I get to go to bed early. But anyway, so do whatever you want. So long as you get the gay, the sex, and the cowboy. I don't care. And so I corrected her on the gay. And she asked another question. So true. So true. We'll get there. We will get there momentarily. We will certainly get there momentarily. So I She also asks, like, if both characters were on one horse, because I talked about them being on horses. I didn't really think about it because it didn't matter to me. In my brain, they were on two separate horses. But again, it was just completely fucking irrelevant. It did not matter. Hello? It didn't matter in the slightest. So I was like, I imagine them on two different horses, but that's really up to your interpretation. I don't care. Again, gay, cowboy, sex. Don't care after that. Do whatever the fuck you want. How the cowboys look, what they get up to specifically, so long as the vibe is there, great. So long as I can see that you are interpreting my poem properly. Perfect. So, unfortunately, literally 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after I send her an updated version of the audio, because I did fuck up the audio the first time. Because she asked me that question, I sent her the updated audio in my response. And a description of myself, because she wanted one of the cowboys to look like me. Fine. Whatever. So 2 weeks later, so she's wasted 2 weeks of her fucking time. This is not my time anymore. These are her points. I turned in my shit. I did my assignment. I gave her the poem. That's what I'm getting points on. And I don't even think I'm necessarily getting points on it. So long as someone received a poem, I don't think it mattered. So I'm set. It's all on her now. And I did the project ages ago. And because I didn't get the poem on time, I had like 4 days to finish mine. And that was my teacher's fault. Because the project was so much shittier back then. Because it was like, I don't know if it was one of the first times they were doing the goddamn project. I don't think it was the first, but maybe it was. But that situation was a fucking nightmare. So I am, I didn't expect to hear from her again until after the poem was finished. But I checked my email anyway, just to make sure that things were going okay, or maybe she sent the assignment to me. It had been a while, I checked my email. She says, well, she first responded saying, thank you for the audio, because I sent it for real that time. I apologize for my misinterpretation of the gay. Both characters will be men. Great. So I said, no problem. Good luck. She comes back yesterday and says, hey, again, she is on the clock for her. I am not on the clock. My clock is run out. I'm good. She says, I think your poem is very powerful, but after speaking with my instructor, we've both come to a consensus that neither of us are quite sure how to go about creating the visuals for it. When I first emailed you, I had only skimmed it. Straight up not fucking true. There was no goddamn way she only skimmed it. She asked me who was on what horse. I know your ass read the poem, okay? Shut the fuck up. After reading it more, I did attempt to create the visuals. After some efforts drawing up the images, I quickly realized that this type of content would be tough for me to recreate appropriately. I don't want to leave you hanging, so do you by chance have another poem that I would be able to visualize for you? So many problems with that. Let's fucking break it down. First of all, you read the poem. Shut the fuck up. You had so much time to tell me. Like, it should have been, because I sent, even if she didn't have the audio, I sent them a text copy as well, because I need to read along. I can't just listen to a poem. If I'm going to break it down and visualize what's happening, I need a paper version. Like, I need the words. So I sent her one right from the get. She had it available the whole time. And I actually sent her an updated version because I noticed exactly one typo. And I was like, I don't want her to get that wrong. I will send an updated version along with the updated audio, which was real. And all of that happened within like 5-ish days. Yeah, 5-6 days. The whole thing. And then 2 weeks later, she asked me for a new poem. I had her teacher. I hated this teacher. I couldn't stand her. She was the fucking worst. She had trouble with implications as well. I ended up if everybody can recall, and if you're new here, I'll just tell you about it. But back in the day, I had made we had to do a 1-minute animatic for, I believe, my 2D animation class. And so I did, and we showed it in front of the class on the last day. Which was a little embarrassing. It was 2D. Okay, thank you. That's what I thought. Because storyboarding, I did a completely separate set of characters, and it was still shitty. I really did not like the degree as a whole. But anyway, so this assignment was pretty explicitly, I didn't have dialogue. However, I mean, it did have dialogue, but I didn't intend on adding it. But she wanted us to have sound, so I dubbed in my own voice with very low effort for all the dialogue. So you could hear it. The 1-minute animatic that I had done was about two boys, they were going to prom together, except the one kid was at his house still, and then the other kid rings the doorbell. And the kid inside the house doesn't want his mom to know that he's going to prom with a boy. So he rushes down to get the door. It was a 1-minute animatic. I didn't have a whole lot of time. Rushes down to get the door, stops his mom from going outside or opening the door or whatever, and, gets out there. The mom gets pissed, opens the door because he slammed the door in her face, opens the door, and the kid who rang the doorbell gets in the bushes. The mom doesn't see him. She shuts the door, and then they hug or whatever. I was going to have them kiss, but I decided that we were in college. And that would be awkward not because no one can handle a kiss in like a ew cooties kind of way, in a haha you're cringe kind of way. That was what I was afraid of. I'm not the most secure person amongst my peers. So I just cut that out. I had them hug instead. But the tension was still there. You know what I mean? I still had it in there. Bizarre behavior. What's the bizarre my behavior? And honestly, college being weird. Oh, yes. College was certainly an interesting time. Love going back. It's my favorite activity. But point is the tension was there. You could tell what was going on. Even if they just hugged in the end, you could tell they were not just friends. Like, one of them blushed at one point, things of that nature. Like, it wasn't unclear. The teacher, same teacher that teaches storyboarding, and I know her ass is teaching it this semester because my creative writing teacher said that's exactly who it fucking was. So one of my classmates, a very weird classmate, but she was correct. She got this one thing right. Said, "Oh my God, I thought they were going to kiss." She was correct. That was my intention. She had more brain power than our teacher with a full degree. And keep in mind, this particular classmate of mine, I'm pretty sure, has failed every fucking class I've been in with her. She doesn't turn anything in ever, and I've seen her get spoken to by so many teachers. It wasn't even funny. Like she hadn't passed a single one. And I'd been in classes with her at least 3 times. She understood more than my teacher did, who, upon my classmates saying, I thought they were going to kiss, my teacher said, "What are you talking about? They're clearly just friends." Or something along those lines. I don't remember what specifically she said. It's been a minute now. Possibly even a year to this, not to the day, obviously, but like around this time of year was when I was taking the class, and it was the end of the semester. So she was very fucking stupid. So glad I learned so much from her. She was a very good, high quality teacher. So anyway, let's cut forward to a different assignment. I think you want to know what? It's actually a cut back. Earlier in that semester, we had learned color scripting, which is like coloring in your storyboards to imply more. She used Up as an example. Like in the first and like part of the movie where like Carl is like happy with his wife, everything is so bright and colorful, and then his life gets like really gray and dull without Ellie in it anymore. Like after she dies, all the colors like sucked from his life or whatever. So she said that that was supposed to be the implication or whatever. I turned something in that used similar principles, and she said it didn't count. She said I didn't do it right. I went up to a different teacher and was like, did I do this right or no? And she was like, looks right to me. And I was like, that's what I fucking thought. Normally, I'm not like that. Normally, I wouldn't go up to a different teacher, but I really liked this teacher at the time. I wouldn't do that. And I wouldn't be like, this teacher is a bitch, dumb whore, slut, cocksucker. I really did not like her. But no, she was straight wrong. So now she's back to hit it again, to hit the stupid. Because the fact that she told this student, I don't know how not to draw a penis in this, ask for a different poem, is fucking crazy to me. You can just not draw the penis. The only, like, explicit part of the poem is the last stanza. Okay, the last 2 stanzas, okay? Everything else can be, like, normal, you know? Like, I have one line early, like, in the middle of the poem is, like, his belt is taken off. His pants don't have to be off. I they jumped immediately. Very weird, yeah. So it's like the belt can be off, or he can be in the middle of taking the belt off. The pants can still be on. Underwear can be on. But if you're gonna be really prude about it, the pants can stay on. Right? So that's 1. 2, kneeling before someone, they can be clothed. He doesn't have to be sucking dick to be kneeling in front of the guy. Pants can still stay on. What the character, while on the ground in front of him, the guy above, standing still, runs his hand through the character on the ground's hair. Clothes can still be on. It never says our pants are off. Well, it doesn't say pants are off ever in the poem. I imply it once. And it's a very distant implication. And even then, pants are off now? put them under the covers. I mentioned sheets, right? I mentioned sheets in like the last stanza. Fucking shove them under. Just put them under the sheets. Pants off, in the sheets. Just jump cut. I took the fucking class, okay? I remember how to draw. I understand. Instead of offering them a different poem, I was this close to being like, actually, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, instead of drawing pornography. You do not have to do that. I didn't ask you to do that. Isn't that crazy? You could just imply things. Isn't that absolutely fucking wild? And storyboarding, and I don't think, no, they were taking storyboarding. I got confused. Storyboarding was the class that they were taking. The one that we're giving the poems to. Storyboarding is about storytelling. I remember it. There was a heavy emphasis on story, not drawing, in the class. The drawing classes were completely fucking separate. You were either supposed to already know how to draw at this point, or you could just draw fucking stick figures. You can tell a story. I'm so calm. I'm so zen. You can tell a story with stick figures. People do it all the time. They do their like little post-it note animations of them like jumping and flipping off the walls and like shooting 8 guns at the same time. You know, that's a story. It's like a simple one, but it's a story nonetheless. It's a story told via stick figures. So you don't have to draw, right? So arguably, the storyboarding class is about implication. It's about learning to tell a story well. And if you're going into the industry, and this is fucking crucial, right? Because the whole point of going to college is to teach you how to go into the industry. You are not going to be storyboarding your own ideas every single time. You are going to be hired for jobs to do other people's stories. You're going to be hired to participate in the storytelling process, but not every idea is going to be your own. You're going to need to think outside of your own brain. You're going to need to be able to consume a story and then visualize it and then put it on paper. And I did, not to brag, but I did great. Because I did the teacher's poem. She's got like a PhD in English. Her poem was fucking crazy. It took me 6 or 7 tries to try and understand what she was trying to say with her poem. I had to sit down and analyze the poem to be able to visualize it in a way that made sense. But I did. I fucking managed. And according to Grace, who saw and helped, actually, she colored a little bit. The teacher showed it in front of her class and was like, this was perfect. This is exactly what I meant when writing the poem. Because the poem was about, like, the loss of her father. She mentioned how he was with her for 40 years or something, which would imply a father figure because she's around 40. So, and then it discusses her children and sharing experiences with her children that, while she thought of her recently lost father, she already lost her mother. And so they buried them next to each other in, like, you know, and it was all very complex. And I wasn't a poetry guy at the time. So it was difficult for me to understand. But even though I only had 4 fucking days to do it because my teacher was incompetent, you better believe I fucking sat my ass down, read the poem 17 times until I got it. And then I drew it out. And I implied some things. Not everything in the poem was crystal fucking clear. It's not like I was reading, a movie script, which is what you're going to be doing in the industry, but, like, at least you have some more skill for the implied things. Because, like, even in literature, not everything is, like, written out for you fresh, even if it's a story. It's going to be like, it's going to describe body language and things that aren't in the dialogue that you as the artist have to portray. And the fact that she isn't teaching this set of kids how to fucking do what storyboarding. It's storyboarding. You have to know how to imply things. Have you heard of a metaphor? I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But I bite the bullet. And I give her 2 other poems, both of which I fucking hate, by the way. I hate both poems that I sent her. I don't give a shit about either one of the poems. I don't want to see either one of them recreated. One of them was required to be an Ada Limon inspired poem. So it was supposed to be like the Ada Limon's the poet laureate right now. Hold on, let me Google it. She is currently the poet laureate. Oh, and reappointed her for a historic 2-year second term on April 24th. Okay. So, she's going another year, I guess. But anyway, it was supposed to be inspired by Ada Limon, the current poet laureate, right? And I didn't know how to do that. I didn't like a lot of her poems. They were all really nature-based. I'm more of a people writer. Like, I like writing about people. I don't give a fuck about trees, okay? Trees are fine. I like looking at them. They're nice. But if I was going to choose something to write about, it wouldn't be a tree. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would pick a relationship of some kind. So the first, I didn't read the book either because I couldn't be asked. The creative writing has also been an interesting experience, but for like a completely different reason. Besides this whole poetry assignment, I didn't read the book. I couldn't be asked. I'm a busy man. I've got a job now. But I skimmed through the book to find a poem to base my assignment off of. So I found the first poem in the book about a relationship of any kind. I wasn't picky. The poem was about Ada Limon thinking about her husband, boyfriend, I'm not sure. His ex-girlfriend's cat. I think the girlfriend died and then the husband got with Ada Limon, was the implication of the poem. And then they took the cat as a result of her death. Like, the husband took the cat, and so now it's Ada Limon's and the husband's cat. And so Ada Limon was like thinking about, thank you, I think my kitty poem is cool, but it's not my favorite. I didn't give a fuck about the kitty poem. I had sat there and thought long and hard about who I should give my gay cowboy sex poem to. Because I had 2 people, Brandon and Catrice. And I was like, I have to give it to Catrice. I can only trust, and this is going to sound a little misandrist, but I can only trust a girl to understand how to draw gay people. I do not trust a man to get it. She didn't get it either, so I was, hoping for a little too much. And that was on me. Maybe Brandon would get it a little better. But I don't know. There's just something about the name Brandon that really set me off. I was like, no, you can have a different poem. We'll see how he does. I'm gonna fucking piss myself. And maybe even shit. If his turns out good. Like, really good. Like, he understood it. I'm gonna be so mad. Especially because the poem I gave him was a lot deeper than my gay cowboy sex poem. But anyway, I gave, it's Ada Limon thinking about the cat and thinking about if the cat knows that the girl is gone, and then is like thinking about her husband's relationship with his ex-girlfriend, but projecting that thought onto the cat because the cat also had a relationship with the ex-girlfriend was the poem. It's a bit messy, but I wrote a poem in response to that poem from the cat's perspective, as if the cat was saying, "No, I like you as you. I don't think you are the person I was like owned by before." So like calming her um insecurities by going against the initial poem. I thought it was an interesting way to write it, and it was the only way I could think to make an Ada Limon inspired poem because I didn't want to write about a fucking tree. It was the perfect compromise. And the next, so this the semester has been split into two. It's been poetry and fiction, and the inspired fiction we had to do was a Angeline Booley inspired. She wrote Firekeeper's Daughter. I read a pretty in-depth synopsis. I will not be reading it. I like a murder mystery, but this was a little too much for me. It was a little much. But there was a lot of cool elements to it. I'm not gonna like the book, no spoilers, was about a half indigenous, I forget the tribe, half white girl who solves a crime, basically. We'll say that. Because otherwise it gives half the damn book away. So, she works with the FBI at one point. If you're into that, great. I thought it got a little violent for me. I don't read books, fiction in particular, to like get sad about character death. I like to read really shitty romance books. That's what I prefer. And they have to be bad. I mean that. Like it can't be a good one cuz then I'll get bored. It has to be something I can laugh at. So, jot that down. For that inspired Angeline Booley inspired thing, I wrote about meth because the mystery in question had a lot of meth involvement in it. And so yeah, I decided to write about meth. I was like, that's a pretty big part of the book from what I understood of the very in-depth synopsis. We'll just write about meth. Everyone else was like, I'm gonna write about indigenous spirituality. Huh? You know, I didn't get any of that from the synopsis, but sure, go crazy. Be a little bit racist. Sure, go off. Anyway, the other poem I gave this person was my place poem. So I described um a a location I used to go to with my grandpa and grandma when she was still alive. Um But, like, I don't know, I kind of upset myself by making it a bittersweet poem. I would really just prefer to remember that particular location happily. But I know if she picks the fucking campground poem, she's gonna make it really sad. And I don't really want it to be really sad. I want it to be happy for the most part. Because that's the way I wrote the poem. That water was cold as hell. I forgot to put ice in it. That was fucking awesome. Just for the record. But yeah. So overall, this whole poetry project has been particularly frustrating because holy fuck, I can't seem to catch a break. Which is why I almost want to okay, I'm going to get rid of the pattern until we're done with the sweater. I almost don't actually. no one has any patterns on their stuff, so never mind. I could probably get away with just coloring the pattern straight on there. Um, that feels just and correct. Um, but yeah, I almost want to just have people do the same thing, but I run the project and it occurs amongst peers that I trust, not classmates I've never met before. Cause holy fuck, man. God damn. This has been one giant nightmare. At least it'll all be over soon. I don't know when their assignments are due, but God, I fucking hope it's soon. Just show it to me. I just want to get it over with. And I guess I've been thinking about my thirst thought for creative writing is also not nature, nor is it animals. It's people and their lives. I didn't want to say that's okay. I'm this same exact way in chats. I'm just like, oh, conversation over. I have been talking a lot and very fast, so bit of a slay for bringing it back against all odds. But yeah, animals are hard. Like human relationships is just so. It's so interesting. It's such a complex thing. There are so many different relationships you can do. It actually shows up in a lot of my art as well. So not only writing, like I did a drawing not too long ago of a single father and his son. And that was a really fun one. I animals are fine, but it's hard to write them in a non-nature way. You know what I mean? Cuz animals are pretty connected to nature as well. What the hell? Oh, it's cuz it's white. Why? Oh. But animals are pretty typically connected to nature. So absolutely no problem. I forgot the sentence, so I don't even remember I don't even remember where I was going with it. I was ending the complaining right around then. So it was honestly the perfect segue into talking about literally anything else besides me complaining. So you killed that. But it is interesting to compare what other people like to write with what you like to write, because everybody thinks differently. A lot of my creative writing classmates I'm actually very similar to one of my classmates. One of my classmates has a boyfriend and she's like so fucking love struck. All she writes about is love and murder. That one time, ooh, I have to do a peer review. Let me write that down somewhere. What the fuck happened to all my post-it notes? Well, whatever. I've got like 3 more. What was that? Oh, I don't care about that. Peer review. Green on red. That'll be interesting. Peer review. Okay. Anyway, I do like talking about what other people have to write about, because one of my classmates really likes writing about love or whatever, and I'm the same way to a degree. Like, it's not everything I write, but it was at least a couple things that I had written and have written in the past. A lot of what I like to write is love based, but I have been expanding in recent days to other things. What kind of stuff do you like to write? Are you like a poet or No. Interrupt the fuck out of me. It doesn't matter. Otherwise, we'll just talk. If there's no one here to stop me, it's anyone's guess to when I will finally run out of steam. But excellent to have you. Sorry you didn't want to interrupt. Maybe I'll pause longer from now on. Probably not. I'll try. I'll do my best. Talking is just so much fun. Okay, this is terrible. Who did that? Like, try different things? Hell yeah, brother. Tell us more. Lately, after taking creative writing and hating it, I've been watching a couple of writing streamers. So if you're into that, you could go check some of those out. I haven't found one that I loved just yet. Mainly because I like talking to the streamers. And a lot of them do like sprints. So they write for 20 minutes and then they take a break and then they talk to chat. I'm annoying. I like to talk all the time. But it is cool to see people like write and talk about their process and stuff. Not me though. I wrote once on stream and I was like, ugh. The extent of my creative writing currently are cringe fanfics. Hell yeah, brother! Writing on plot member games, fuck yeah! And occasionally poems, fuck yeah. Love, gay romance. So true. Drama, I love to let my characters suffer. Okay, me too. Planning to explore for my PNP group. Pungeons and Pragons, dude? No, those do sound fun. All slays. Also, you're both purple. It's really confusing. Pen and paper, like D&D. Oh, okay. Pungeons and Pragons. Pungeons and Pragons real. Dungeons and Dragons is so much fun for writing, though. I've been sitting on a really good-ass campaign for, like, 2 years now, but I don't know who to play with. Fuck. I'm not a really good DM anyway, so, like, this is the first good, solid idea. Alright, Garo is like, yes! Slay! I love gay romance. So true, guys. So true. Here? What's here? No, but I am not. I've DM'd a couple. I've DM'd more games than I've played. And Dungeons and Dragons is relative because typically I'll just make my own simpler system. So it's just glorified roleplay, which is what I prefer, personally. I'm playing a Tiefling Bard in our D&D group at the moment. Hell yeah, brother. That's what we're fucking talking about. I'm a Bard enjoyer. That's the gayest one. Well, rogues are good too. I won't lie. But yeah, I've run a couple campaigns. None of them have gone well, and I feel no. You have to quit the game now. New character? What's the point? But I've DM'd more games than I've played. I'd like to play. All the games that I play end really shitty because all the DMs I end up with are fucking ass. So I ended up playing a lot of games with this one guy. He was my best friend's brother. And he would basically get insecure and stop playing the game, which really sucked because I was like, yes, my character. But instead of just letting the game die, he would come up with a really random ass way to end the game. One time we played once and we just never came back to the game. I had an old man magician who was an asshole. He was like really cocky. And he ended like the situation they were in was like an ambassador situation, which was really not great for this character. Very funny though. We just ended up not playing that game ever again. It was like a one session thing. I got really busy. We just never played. But I could sing him a little song. And he started to protect me from my grip. Aw, best friends. Dragon bestie. But then the other game that I played with him, we played and ran out of time because it was a Dungeons and Dragons club, and he didn't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. So it was very bad. And then because we ran out of time, he just ended the campaign by having everyone do a quick dice roll on whether they lived or died, and everyone fucking died. Because he made the like success like number like 18. So everyone fucking died. And then another one, I had a character who had schizophrenia, but he didn't know that. So like, I know that's another thing about the and it's fun to not know. I don't know anything about D&D either. Like I know about role-playing games generally. Like I listened to The Adventure Zone, and that was how I learned how to play D&D better. I understood the mechanics a little better by listening to them learn the mechanics. So it great that, but to a degree, he went a little far with it. Cause then in another game, instead, so he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting insecure. Let's just end it right now, and then I'll do a different game." It's like, can't first of all, just let somebody else DM. If you're insecure about yours, you got your turn. Because we had a little group of us, 4 people. I DM'd first. I think he DM'd second, and then my friend DM'd third. So his campaign ended really early, and he took my character and said that instead of having schizophrenia, he was an alien. I was like, no, give him back. I don't want him to be an alien. I want him to have schizophrenia. I fucking wrote the character on purpose. And that was an interesting thing about the Adventure Zone. Really good podcast. Very funny. Definitely recommend it. I won't finish it because I have commitment issues. To everything. Podcasts being a very good example. If I get too close to finishing, I will stop listening. And I got to the last arc and then stopped listening. I will never know how it ends. Weird thing to do, by the way. Yeah, I agree. Please, people have schizophrenia. It's okay. Most of the time, I'm writing my own. I'm write rules and stuff for my own pen and paper game, like lore rules, more lore. I do the same thing. Writing your own rules and like races and lore is a lot more fun than. I love homebrew stuff. I think it rocks. And Dungeons and Dragons has a lot of rules, and I just cannot be asked to follow all of them. I am a big fan of just getting in there, rolling a dice to get stuff done, and then have that be it. So my favorite way to do it is just like a physical one, a mind one, and then like a relationship one. So like one dice roll is with your relationships with other characters. One dice roll is like seeing things, thinking, shit like that, and then strength is like picking shit up off the ground. That's the way I like doing it because 3 is better than like 8,000, which is what Dungeons and Dragons is. Hi. Got back from running errands. How are y'all? Hi, Kat. It's been so long. How are you? Oh, happy 6 months, by the way. You are so green now. I've never seen the green sub badge. Um, but we're pretty good talking about Dungeons and Dragons. D&D 5e is 6. But then the subsections makes like 20, you know? And that's, oh my god, character sheets are so hard to look at. Also, welcome in. How are you? Excellent to have you. Players beg for dice rolls sometimes. That's crazy. Couldn't be me. If you let me just like talk, if you just let me be my character for a while, that's great. Um, but dice rolls are necessary sometimes, I guess. But I guess I've never played with a solid DM before. So I guess my perception of D&D is poor, let's say. Skills and stuff can be pretty confusing a lot because we're the same. Yeah, it the it just looks like a law on the sheet, you know. But I mean, once you get to know the system, it's not so bad, from what I understand. And like listening to a podcast that does everything properly for long enough, you kind of pick up on it how not so bad it is. But it's like definitely like, ah. I can't be asked to learn, and I can't be asked to teach, which is even worse. Pathfinder is a lot better. Pathfinder character sheet. I will right now. Pathfinder 2e character. Pathfinder 2e character sheet. Oh god. My eyes. I can't see. Oh shit. Thank you so much for the follow. Your name's a little rough. How about just Noldrin? That'll be good. Here, let me copy paste it into. I did it twice. Noldrin's okay. Perfect. This is the character sheet. If I found the right one, there's like 8 billion. That's. Well, this is the first one on Google, so we'll just say this. Oh god. This one's also really bad. Oh, it says official. Never mind. This is correct. This is a fucking pigsty, to be frank. And one of the main reasons why I don't... Here, let me get the Dungeons & Dragons on D&D. Yeah, this is correct. Me and my group just started learning... I'm sweating a little bit at the thought. Not a shamelessly plug, but my good friend makes Pathfinder guides on YouTube. Okay. Plug that shit, cat. Absolute fucking slay. Did I... Hold on. Okay. And I thought the Dungeons and Dragons one was fucking bad. This is a nightmare. This is the Dungeons and Dragons. It's very large. Cut that down. We can't see. So it's a lot cleaner. Cause typically, like, all this space, I just wouldn't use. Cause no one I've ever played a game with knew how to do anything. Like, what the fuck is this? I wouldn't write that because it would just be in my brain. What the hell is this? Like, all of this we would typically ignore. All of the, like, traits for certain races, certain backgrounds, we would just ignore. Like, not a single fucking soul would know how any of this shit works. Naldrin Ethereal Virsares is the full name of the god that created my own world / universe and the father of 14 gods that rule over it. Naldrin or Nal is okay to name me. Rock on. Also that fucking rocks, by the way. Okay, let's get rid of all that. We do not need it. It's a lot more complicated, but it just makes a lot more sense and is a lot more fun. Pathfinder or... Like, combat is great. Everyone gets 3 actions per turn. Oh. Because in D&D, you only get, like, 1 and then movement, right? again, fucking forget. Okay, I think I need a new pen. Not fucking that one. Why is... Am I not allowed to have any fun, or... Maybe I'll just make this one thinner. I think I can just do like this one. In D&D 5e, you get a reaction, maybe, bonus action, maybe, action, and movement is free. Oh, okay. But you can only move, like, so far per turn, and... Which is... That's what I mean. It's like, oh god, that's just too much. So I'm a Procreate artist, and someone stole my Apple Pencil 2 days ago, so now I can't... Oh my... I would kill myself. Especially since pencils are so fucking expensive. But hold on. Have you ever heard of Back Market? I was fucking around on there earlier. And they have the... So what they do is they do... Yeah. They have, like, refurbished electronics. So if you don't want to pay full price for a new one, you could probably check out there. And I think the refurbished one, so the one that's refurbished in fair condition is, or good condition, is $87, and then in excellent condition or great condition is $87.05. So you take your pick on that one. But that's like $40 cheaper than the like buying one new from what the website said. So if you want a cheaper replacement, that's where I saw one. But you could probably look around a little more. So don't take my word for it. If you can find another deal, take that one. But in Pathfinder, you get 3 actions, and moving is an action. And some things you can do take 2 or 3 actions for a bigger effect. Like if you don't need to move to get another attack, or 50 other things. 84.99 attacks. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's more expensive by a couple bucks. Decided not to do math on that. But it is the 2nd gen pencil. The one that I was looking at. Him to show. This time his car wouldn't tow. So never mind. My bad. I jumped the gun. I don't know if I like the inking. The pen is interesting. It's better on the official website. I'll take it. I'm sorry about your pen overall. Not being able to draw your fave on your fave program is meh. I agree. During school, I was like, you could only use Photoshop because that was just kind of like the program that was provided, and it's like the program of programs if you're going to art school for digital shit, of course. I only could use Photoshop. I fucking hate Photoshop. It sucks. Shit's ass. Pathfinder 2e is so old, and they have 200 official races. Name any possible character related race, and I'll find it. Unfortunately, I'm brain broken and can't think of any now that you've brought it up. I don't even know the Dungeons & Dragons races, to be completely honest with you. I just had to switch from Pate till Psi after 13 years to Krita. Okay. I I hate Photoshop, but I like Adobe Animate. I've never used Adobe Animate. I don't remember liking it. It's funny because I don't like Photoshop, but I'll animate on Photoshop because I'm a fucking psychopath. But again, I had to do it for my projects during school, so that makes sense. Paint Tool SAI, I have 3. I mean, shit, 2. I was staring at the number 13 and I saw 3. My bad. I have 2. I have a zip file. I know you just got here, so it's not like you should like trust me to send you a fucking file or anything, but I got my version of Paint Tool SAI from my friend who sent it to me in a zip folder because it is a very, very simple program in comparison to things like Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint. I can just give you the zip file. Like, I can just copy paste it and give it to you. If you want SAI back. I fucking hated Krita. I remembered, because SAI did not work with my 2 screens, my tablet being, oh, no, I had the same problem. I got rid of the tablet. I was like, I'm not stopping using SAI. Fuck you. And then had my sister return the tablet because I'm just a little guy. Evil. Refer to hell yeah. That's what we're fucking talking about. Why buy it? I did buy it when I was a kid, so I feel comfortable pirating it now. Because apparently it's made by like a single software developer, so like supporting the developer is probably a good idea or whatever. But I bought it ages ago. Just give me the fucking program. Fuck. Multi-classrooms is also a lot simpler. Like if you want an ability from another race or another class, you can just yoink and take it. Hell yeah. I love customizable. You can make a photosynthesizing crab. Let's go. Crab character. Crab character Pog. This is not what Sid Angel sing. I tried to buy Silence, but I did not find a way to do so. I'm not able to read a Japanese site. It was hard to do. But I was like, "Hey, Dad," because I was like 13. So he figured it out. Hee hee. Photosynthesizing crab that instead of attacking with a sword, he just explodes. LMAO. So true. Pathfinder character creation is pretty much just the Fortnite item shop. Fortnite Battle Pass? Remember when I tried to become a Fortnite pro gamer? Me neither. My mom was talking about a pirated streaming service my dad set up the other day pretty loudly, but then she cut herself off because she realized I could be listening and said something about pirates. Okay, your mom is so slay. I bring up my free streaming service and my dad's like, ugh. And I'm like, okay, cheap ass, you're the one who doesn't want to pay for like fucking HBO or whatever. Miss you, Fortnite. I don't. That was funny though. Also, thank you, Pungin, for Pungin. You know, it's really up to you. For the follow, I appreciate it. You are so handsome, sexy, and strong. Um. Du- 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 du. I didn't make a schedule this week. Did we play Luigi's Mansion 3 last Saturday? Or am I stupid? It's been so long since last Saturday I was on. Used to be 12 when I got a sign from a friend and got my first tablet a few days later. I remember my dad searching for in 4 different electronics shops to find one. Yeah, that's the shitty part. Is it's they're not exactly findable. At least at the time. Like now I go to Best Buy and they've got like 3 options, which isn't a lot of options, but it's more there than there was when I was like, yeah, exactly. It was at the time they were rare. But now everyone who's anybody is like doing digital art. Especially now that it's so general. Generally in with Procreate. You know, it's not as accessible. Like PCs are so cheaper now. I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at PC prices, but I trust you. Um, but like honestly, when I was a kid, the way I started drawing digitally was I had like Godspeed out there. Have fun calling your friend. Um, you've just been dropping, dog. Well, I gotta get in there, damn, because my computer is shit. It's so ass. Especially if you build yourself. Ah, stop. If I wasn't poor as fuck, I would jump in. Um, cuz I've been meaning to like build my own cuz I want to start 3D modeling them or whatever or not compute. I want to start 3D modeling period. Shut the fuck up. Um, but my computer would not be able to handle it. She would literally kill herself if given the opportunity. Um, they found out that I pirated stuff because I forgot to turn on my VPN several times, and our ISP kept threatening to take away our internet. I mean, what? So true. I don't torrent. So, I pirate other ways. Yo ho, yo ho. A pirate's life for me, you know what I'm saying? Storage and RAM are so cheap. Damn, I wish. Cheap, but still too much. I'm just a little guy. For real. um, feel like I was gonna say something, but I forget what it was. So I guess we'll never know. And you know what? I'm comfortable with that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the line art that I'm choosing to do. It looks really goofy. Whoa. Put that back. Where did you come from? No, stop. Sit down. Don't come back. About pirate. I'm drawing a field pirate. I mean, the goddess of the sea and sailing. Okay, she is a pirate goddess. I mean, she also likes green and gold. That fucking rocks. Woman moment. Jingle bells. This pen is really fucking weird. I've never used it before. Double LS, I love those jingle bells. Women are great. Can't confirm this one myself. Hell yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. Congrats on being a woman. That rocks. Okay. I need my pink back. Thank you. I think this one can probably just be. Maybe that's long and white. I just used Chat GPT to build my PC a year ago for like 1.2K. And now you can buy the exact same parts list for like 1K with more storage. Sheesh. The world has 7 gods and 7 goddesses. Trying to draw them, all of them for once, so I have a picture to show. If you want to, when you get that done, if you want to drop that, I'd love to see. Because Because that sounds rockin'. I'm the same way. It's art tags? Yeah, so true. Must be Santa, must be Santa, must be Santa, Santa Claus. Oh, ew. Actually, the whip from the goddess I don't. So you should, so true. Um. I don't know that I love the boob triangle. Just kidding. I said boob triangle and I was like, what do you mean you don't like the boob triangle? The boob triangle is a fucking classic. Maybe I need to make it thinner. No, I don't. I still don't understand why anyone would steal my Apple Pencil. I don't think I will understand. I'm sorry. That really does suck. Whoa, where are you going, Gold? Come back. Actually, just wrong opinion. I agree. Boob triangle perfect. Boob triangle flawless. She would never do anything wrong. I think I'm just gonna let myself get funky with the line art for a second and we'll see how it goes. I'll fucking hatch here. I don't give a fuck. We're getting funky. Whoa. Hold on. It probably yelled at you. Oh, my bad. You probably could have shown that in the Discord. I forgot. Have fun, be right back. I will follow boob triangles to the end of the earth. So true. The link is fucking crazy. The boob triangle's religious is simply wonderful. So true. Okay, let's fucking get. No. Okay, here. I couldn't get into it, which means other people might not have been able to either. So if you want to join the Discord and drop your shit, there should be an art channel in there. So by all means, come on in. Gotta say hi to everyone. Okay, Dungeons and Dragons sheet does not need to be here. Goodbye. I feel like I was saying something. I probably wasn't. I do that a lot. The mental feeling when you hear. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better. Okay. I am allowed to just do regular lines. Like, it's okay. You can live. Okay. Shart. Wow. So much detail. That's crazy. Look at their mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. I like the staff. There's a flurry down the me can make the freeway down. I think it's great. Very nice, very nice. Absolutely psyched to see all the rest of them. Ooh. Another art. Sheesh. Design commission of Pajama Sam ferrying Putt Putt across the river Styx, LMAO. The lines are fucking crazy on this one. The tattoo design, whoever did that. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm a little jealous. Line art is so hard for me, and it's so good. Oh, man. So much talent here in my very own chat. And trying to go sick of the line art since the tattoo. Yeah. I can see that for sure. But it's looking great. Also kill him with a tattoo. When he gets it done. LMAO. Can't be any worse than color. What would please you most to get? A little baby doll who can cry, sleep, drinking wet. Then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a saber jet. Santa's gonna make it to town. Tell him he can take the freeway down. A merry-go-round. Okay, this is starting to piss me off. Everyone say bye, Booster Gold. We will not be doing it anymore. Goodbye, Booster. It's so... The hair is so good. The face is great. It's the fabric that's pissing me off. Are there not enough wrinkles? I just don't know. I have no idea. Bye, Booster. We're doing this instead. Okay. Or maybe not. Maybe I can do something new. Oh dear heaven, just like ice. Since we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, maybe I could do something for that. I might have a sketch I can redo or something. What's your... What goes on my life for? Just ran out there. Head out there. Your hair looks swell. Okay. Here it is. Dungeons and Dragons folder. I don't know why it took me so fucking long to find, but here we are. It's cold outside. Oh, yeah. I have the perfect fucking sketch. You're never gonna fucking believe it. Okay. I have to go into side, though. Don't panic. The answer is no. Okay. The window. Oh, okay. I have a couple I'd like to share with you. At the door. I have so many. I do severely need to run an ad. Okay, I get it. Insufficient memory. Shut the fuck. Thank you. Okay, I have to run an ad really quick because we've probably gotten a couple pre-rolls by now. Very sorry about those. I try to prevent those as much as possible, but there were so many people. I didn't want to say fuck you an ad. That's so mean, but unfortunately, it has been ad time for probably about a half an hour. So I will be right back. I have to pee anyway. Everyone sit tight. I will return shortly. Okay, everyone should be safe from the ad now. So I have opened 3, which is my computer isn't loving. 3 different Dungeons and Dragons characters because I have a folder full of the shit, right? Also, I saw your blue guy. Very good blue guy. Um Big fan of the jacket. Very good jacket and hands. Very nice. Anyway, 3. One of them I'm going to redo. One of them I just want, and then 2 of them, whoops, just flipped you off my bed. 2 of them I would like to show you. Okay. Okay, here we go. So here is Izzy, my fucking beloved. He was for a Cyberpunk campaign that, wouldn't you fucking know it, was canceled. Wouldn't you know it, by the same fucking guy. At a certain point, you would think, why didn't you just stop playing games with him? Well, he was my best friend's brother, so because my best friend was stuck with him, I was also, by extension, stuck with him. It was very unfortunate. But he was so cool. I would love to be able to actually play him someday. He fell prey to the one campaign moment. But I had him have, so the DM the DM was like, what? So you can pick one cybernetic to have because it was a cyberpunk campaign. And I was like, I will do eyes, and they will not function properly, which I thought was fucking awesome. So I thought it'd be like a fun thing to have it have it be like a game mechanic. It was great. Huge fucking fan of Izzy. Hell yeah. I miss him to this day. I mourn his loss all the time. Then I had another one who we were required to do for a character design class that I took. Really stupid ass class, by the way. He is an. I am sexualizing old men. Don't worry about it. He would look older drawn, but he's a DILF, perhaps even GILF. Big fan of those. He. I agree. Very good, very good. He is an anti-war veteran. I don't remember like the class. I don't remember like what the fuck he was up to. I wrote lore, but it's all gone now. That's not true. I could find it, but can't be asked. I had a lot of fun doing him. I might have the original because we had to. I drew him traditionally, originally, and then we had another assignment we had to do of the D&D character. I don't know why. My teacher was like, "Yeah, we're going to do a game with our characters." We never fucking did, and honestly, thank God, I don't think I could handle a game with some of these people. Anyway, he's a whore and an anti-war veteran, which is very good, very cool. He would have been such a blast to play. It would have been so cool, but whatever, it's fine. Another day, another dollar. Whore appreciation, yeah! Apparently every character I draw is a whore. What is that? What are you wearing there, buddy? But anyway, so that's them. Then, this one is not my favorite drawing, but I've done it twice now, so I think it's high time. This is the really old version. It's high time to do it again. So these 2, they were NPCs for one of my campaigns. They were brothers. I don't remember what race they were, but I kind of like, this is not how they're supposed to look. I was just like, I'm going to make it up, and then I did. Because I love making shit up. I love lying. I love making things up. It's great. Perfect. But they were brothers, so the fib appreciation, yeah, so true. So we're going back to Clip Studio Paint. Excuse me, as I get us there. I have to save this, though, because I'm gonna get rid of it. In progress. Perfect. Okay. Sit. Be good. Okay. It's gone. I will now open my file. But they have an interesting backstory. I was a big fan of exploring different government types in my campaigns. Like I would just craft so in my worst campaign to date, Baby's First Dungeons and Dragons, I had made a world of 3 cities. One city was like the evil, fucked up fascist city. One city was a monarchy, which was where the characters started. And then there was like an oligarchy city. Where did I put that file? Nope, it's not gonna be focus. Original OCs, D&D, editable. Okay, great. Perfect. But so that was the 3. Okay, she's opening. I was like, where is she? She's coming back. So those were the 3 cities, and they were all named stupid as fuck fantasy ass names. It was really stupid. Again, I was just a little guy. But I was obsessed with them. I was like, they're my favorites. And I was correct for thinking that. So the 3 characters that the players interacted with were these 2, Link and Laser. Lincoln and Laser. So, but Link for short. I think his full name might be like Lazarus or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But Link and Laser for short. Link is blue, Laser is brown. And so the queen of the monarchy city that they were from took them and was like, you don't have a house. You can live here if you do like palace guard jobs. And since they were both homeless, they were like, fuck yeah, we'll do whatever. They come to find out that the queen, who's like an elf, so she's like old as hell, and they're like human-esque. I don't remember what the fuck they were. They were elemental somehow. I just don't remember what that meant, but whatever. They're like fraternal twins or something. I don't remember all of their lore. It's been this was like my like sophomore or my junior year. It's been so many years since then, but maybe that might be it. But I didn't know what that meant, so I just kind of fucking did whatever I wanted. Not surprising. All things considered. But I figure, so at a certain point in the campaign, they find out that the queen made some interesting choices early on in her queen career. I think she, like, killed a bunch of people because there was, like, a revolution going on. I forget all the lore. It's all very old. So I really have no idea what the fuck happened. But Link stays loyal and is like, she's probably changed. Since then, like, that's a fucked up thing to do, but she's probably changed. She changed my life, helped us out quite a bit. I am going to stay with her. Laser was like, fuck you. That's the most disgusting thing you could do. I can't believe you kept this from us, and leaves. So they're like at a stand, like they're both upset. But for different reasons. Like, Laser's like, I can't believe you're staying with her. That's so fucked up. She's crazy, or whatever. And then Link is, like, upset that Laser leaves. Very good. I am going to redraw it right before your very eyes. Why? I don't know. We were talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and here we are. They're probably gonna get a little tune-up. For the most part, I'm Laser in particular. He's a nightmare to look at. Okay, where are my pencils? How big is this fucking file? Let's make it a little smaller since we're having trouble. Holy fuck. Change image resolution. Holy fuck, that's huge. How about 4,300 dpi? So it's the same size. In fact, it's bigger. Very funny. Let's try again. 4K DPI? Hell yeah, brother. I love drawing. It's either that or I draw on an insanely... I draw huge. How about a nice 144? How does that sound? If I can zoom in and see pixels, I'm gonna kill myself. Perfect. No pixels in fucking sight. You have to zoom in too close. No, if I can see pixels, I freak out. When I was first learning digital art, okay, when I was first learning digital art, oh my god, it was so bad. I would draw on like 9,000 because I didn't know how digital art worked. So it was like a 9,000 by 9,000 canvas because it needed to be big or I'd wish I was dead. Okay, why the fuck? Okay, thank you. Oh. You're right, actually. Ooh, not that one. There we go. I hate seeing pixels. It makes me super upset. So I simply refuse to do it. And if I have to work on an obscene canvas, so be it. Now I'm gonna go to 6K, 300 DPI. That sounds like it rocks. Typically, I do 5,000 by 5,000. I don't know what resolution. It's just kind of whatever God wills. Like if the canvas is huge, then the resolution will be lower. It's a little interesting how I go about picking everything. But normally if it's like important, I'll think about it a little harder. Like my pinup calendar. Okay, I'm just tracing. Let's fucking be realistic. I'm keeping the nose. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, man. I don't remember. Never mind. We got any animation junkies in here? Because I saw Wish. Not in theaters. I did pirate it. And watched it at the lowest possible fucking resolution. It was very funny. Me, dog. Hell yeah! Sorry, I hit the mic. My bad. I tend to make my canvas small and have to resize it, but I'm learning to start with a bigger canvas and just make it smaller if too many free spaces left. Cropping is perfect. It's definitely better to start too big than start too small, because if you start too small and you have to expand, then you have to draw more, and I don't want to draw more. It's better to cut it down. But anyway, I've been seeing a lot of interesting takes on Wish because everyone's just like, I can't believe you'd be so, not everyone, it was like 3 people maybe, but it's like, I can't believe you'd be so mean to Walt Disney World's $1 billion corporation to their 100th anniversary. Like, I'm sorry, I don't fucking give a single shit about how well their anniversary. Make a good movie, and then maybe they can have a good 100-year anniversary, okay? Like, shut the fuck up. That's fucking crazy. Wish was interesting. It had a lot of potential, which is really unfortunate. I was very excited for it, but all it was a bunch of shitty references and it tried to be like I don't know how to describe it. It tried to be a princess movie from the original Disney era, like from the 40s, 50s, 60s in the present day. Like with all like the modern political correctness of like not being weird about women, things like that. So they took all of this like the sexism and the prince from the movie, but tried to make a classic princess movie. Like it had the Let It Go. It had shit like that. Uh, I'm getting chats. Hold on. I just heard only bad things about. Yeah, it was pretty shitty. Just make sure to watch your aspect ratios if you want to do more than draw. Like if you want to print it to sell or have it work better on socials and stuff. Like if you're doing animation, you pretty much have to say 69, unless you're going for richer stuff, of course. 3-4 never hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? No, but Wish was a very weird movie. Like it tried to have like the a dream is a wish your heart makes or um Once Upon a Dream. It tried to have a song like that. So like the classic original era of Disney back when it was failing. Um but also tried to have the same song be the Let It Go of the movie, which is a distinctly modern sound. So it tried to be Frozen and like Sleeping Beauty at the same time. Math always sucks with aspect ratio shit. Yeah. That's why Google is my best friend. Me and Google when I'm trying to figure out what size my canvas needs to be. Um but yeah, Wish was a disappointment and I knew it was going to be shitty. Um like pretty much from the first trailer. Like once the villain song dropped, you just kind of knew. Someone on Twitter pointed out that back in the day, um, it like during Lion King, all of the um hyenas were marching along to their lion furor, is what they said. Very funny tweet. And then it's fucking Chris Pine complaining. Which is the Disney 100 written by Chat GPT. You can't be fucking serious. Was it really written by Chat GPT? I haven't. That's Thank God I pirated it then. God damn. I'll fucking kill myself. That is oh my god, that makes me want to kill myself. um just time it. They must have just fed every Disney movie into the fucking thing. No, I don't want to call it Twilight. Thank you so much. Um, and then it must have just spit out a movie. And I didn't okay. I just recently went to Disney on vacation. It was like last week. We got back on the 25th, so it's only been a few days since we got back. But they have been pushing Wish merch like you would not fucking believe. Like typically it takes them a minute to get it all out in the open because it's not guaranteed to be a good movie. We were down there, the movie hadn't even been out yet. Like we left on the 24th. So the movie had been out for 2 fucking days. Forget the exact words for it, but if you type in evil ruler song about capitalism written by a famous Disney, you get the exact script for one of the villain songs. That's fucking crazy. That makes me so mad. But honestly, with the way Frozen 2's music sounded, they needed a little help. Yeah, I'm glad my girlfriend wanted to go watch Tributes of Panem, The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes instead, because if not, we would have watched Wish. Honestly, no spoilers. I want to see that shit so bad. Hunger Games was like the shit when I was a kid. I want to see it so fucking bad. And I don't want to watch it in 480p with the occasional Spanish slots ad. Oh, that released it was like literally like a couple days ago. Let me Google it. When did Songbirds release? Just kidding. It was actually November 17th. I thought it dropped like recently. What the fuck? That's okay. Oops. Well, I guess we've both been living under a rock. Damn, me too. Cause I've been seeing like shit about it, but I thought it. Yeah, I guess I just got it confused with Wish. Which yeah, Wish was unfortunately very bad, and I really did want it to be good. It was like it. It was their first black character that doesn't fucking turn into a different creature. She's just a black woman. You know? Oh shit, it's 9:05. Fuck, hold on. Hopefully those don't fall down the crack in between my bed. Anyway, happy 9:05, everybody. What the fuck was I talking about? 9:05 distracted me. Oh, right. Like, with Princess and the Frog, Tiana turns into a fucking frog. Oh, it's 3 a.m. I should go to bed. Oh, shit. Yes, you should go to bed. That could be you. That could be you right now. Oops, sorry. Hit the mic again. It's my favorite activity. No, but, I did really want Wish to be good, because it was, like, a black woman, the end, like, they weren't gonna do anything weird to her. Like, Soul was another one, where he turned into the soul creature, and then they put him into a cat. Sure, his body was still on screen, but they, like, white womanified him by giving him a white woman voice. You know what I mean? The Soul, oh my god, that movie was dog shit. Oh my, oh, it made me fucking sick. I hated it so much. I wanted to like that movie so bad. It was ass. Beautiful movie. Don't get me wrong. Visually, drop dead. I really liked the way they did all the characters, the way the environment in the real world was great. The concept of souls wasn't bad either. Like, I liked the jazz look that they had going on, but it felt too Inside Out to me. It was too I've had enough. I've had enough brain critters. I'm good on that, personally. You can go ahead and chalk me up as a no. But here we are, unfortunately. Just imagine if instead of not paying any writers or animators or anyone besides themselves, they just I would go to heaven. I love the old 2D shit. Hell yeah, man. That shit rocked. Paying tribute. Yeah. So true. So true. Say that shit. But instead, they're gonna drop a fucking live action version of the movie. Do you know how much that pisses me off? I don't give a fuck if whoever they cast isn't white. Snow White. Shut the fuck up. I could care less who they cast in the movie. The fact that they're making the movie is the problem. Die. You're going to jail. Just make a new movie, man. If you want to do live action, just make a new fucking movie. Fuck. Drop fucking Muppets Beauty and the Beast. Or anything. Just anything Muppets, okay? Let Knives Out do the Knives Out 3 with the Muppets, just because I think everyone was kind of cooking with that one. With Jennifer Coolidge and Owen Wilson as siblings. Whoever tweeted that was also cooking. So then they be siblings and then the Muppets are there. I don't care how you do it. Figure it out. Let them do that. Please. Put Star Wars away. Okay? I've had enough. Alright? If you want to do live action, do a Star Wars movie. And keep it the fuck over there. Okay? Disney was born as an animation studio. It's been several years since I've seen a good fucking movie come out of this goddamn studio. Okay? Pixar occasionally cooks. Imagine Lion King Muppets. Okay, see, now we're cooking. A Lion King live action movie. Yeah, I haven't even watched that one. Like, I'm glad that happened. But shut the fuck up, I don't want to see it. Going to Disney World, right? It felt like every fucking rack of merchandise was either Wish, this one particular Iron Man gauntlet, and then Star Wars stuff. I don't care. Where's, the Up t-shirt? Or like, dude, I love Meet the Robinsons. That movie is so good. I just hate how live action isn't live action. It's not. That's the worst part, is it's just a different version of animation. Practical effects, okay. Now you're fucking cooking. But at the same time, I don't want a remake at all. I'm tired of sequels. I'm tired of remakes. Just make an original fucking movie. That's why everyone liked Barbie and Oppenheimer so much. Was because, maybe the Muppets, yeah. But, that's why people like Barbie and Oppenheimer so much. It was two original movies coming out back to back. It wasn't a fucking sequel. It wasn't a remake. It was two brand new movies that everyone was excited for. Movie about women and movie about bomb. It was awesome. They were both great movies. Okay, I didn't like Barbie that much, but I did like Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was awesome. I'm an Oppenheimer enjoyer myself. and the Beauty and the Beast live action is 45 minutes longer than the original. But get those 45 minutes out of there. Put those away. I don't need gay LeFou, okay? Put it down. Put the pen down. I'm tired of the first gay Disney character, okay? The Onward cop, put it in the garbage. The two guys in Marvel, put it in the garbage. I don't even know if that's real, but that's what I heard. The two women in fucking Finding Dory, they stood next to each other. They could have been sisters. I don't know why Imagine Endgame Muppets so true. Like, maybe I'd actually bother watching the fucking movie. I stopped watching Marvel. You know what? I never really started watching. I was never a superhero guy. Thanos Muppet Snob, so true. I didn't even see Infinity War, right? I didn't fucking see any of that shit. I saw Civil War and I was like, this movie is shit. And then didn't watch any more. I didn't watch any of the individual shit. The only experience I've had, and this is going to sound really psychotic, but hear me out. The only experience I ever had enjoying Marvel was the brief stint when they released, sorry, hit the mic, the show for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And they had like this scene where they like sat with their knees interlocked. Gay as hell. I didn't watch the show, but I read fan fiction about it. So I got the vibe that the third episode in the series was the gayest one. So if you want to watch the show, but only the gay parts, watch episode 3. A lot more interesting. It was an actual moral dilemma. Oh boy, I assume the call went well when I was going to the bathroom. It sounded interesting. So, very excited to hear. Comic was better for Civil War. And comics are so much more difficult to get into. I don't even know where to start. I have one single Spider-Punk comic on my ledge right now. I'm looking at it. So hard. Do not blame. I'm personally, by way of comic stuff, the art is great. I love looking at the art. The art is fucking awesome. And actually, there was, hold on, I think I retweeted it earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Comics are really cool. I love a good comic. Web comics are really interesting. I just don't read them very often. Like, comics are a cool medium that I enjoy from a distance. I don't consume comics as often as the average Joe might. Let me see if I can find that funny ass fucking comic though. It was so good. Oh, Seal Dog, I forgot. Okay, here it is. It's an Invincible comic. Okay. I'm going to send the tweet into the Discord. So it's in general chat if you're in there. If you're not, here it is in chat as well. But that's fucking hilarious. Comics are great. They're such they're an interesting medium. They're great. But reading them, holy fuck. I'm a DC guy anyway. Like DC, have you ever read One Piece? No. I haven't watched the show or watched the show. Either one of them. But I've seen I have the funniest fucking clip from One Piece in my bookmarks. Let me see if I can find it since we're here. Talking about One Piece. The Boys in Strange World used to be, speaking of gay romance in Disney. Oh, I haven't seen that one. They didn't market it hard enough. For me, and I don't know. It just scared me with how they treat all their other first gay characters. I just didn't want to see it. The Nicole Kidman Blanche-Fly backpack, thank God. Holy fuck, where'd I put it? Is it even in here still? What was I looking for? I don't even remember. I have so much Hassan shit in here, it's embarrassing. continued both day and night. Howdy, bitch. I have so much in my fucking bookmarks. I don't even. Oh, all right, okay. I remembered what I was looking for. I looked at chat. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, you have no idea. I'm gonna tell mom and dad because it's just too good. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well. I will be right back again. Oops, missed that. Okay. Maybe I don't have it in my bookmarks. The green-haired gay boy in One Piece. I don't know what he's up to, but I get jiggy. I get jiggy with him. I just fangirled or fangirled. This is not possible about it. Hell yeah, brother. I wish. Zorohomo? Sure, if that's the green one. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah, brother. I have a bunch of shit bookmarked of him being gay with the chef or whatever, the curly eyebrow guy. Oh my god, funniest fucking tweet I've ever seen. I don't know that I have it anymore. I'm still scrolling though. So it's Sanji? No. What can I say? I've never seen it. What's wrong? What's wrong? They're just so queer coded. There it is. Okay. It's good fucking art though. God damn, do I still have the clip or not? Holy fuck. The one good Marvel thing, Venom. That was a good ass movie. It wasn't even there it is. Okay. There. It's probably they. Come on, let's go. Sanji's whole character is about being sexist against dude because he was abused. Because One Piece backstory number 4. What the fuck? That's so funny. This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Maybe it's like a little more in depth, but the way you described it sounded insanely goofy. He can be a little gay as a trait. It's a lot more depth. Okay. I trust you. And what sucks is it looks like a fun show. Anime scares me, though. He's the perv character. That is unfortunate. Surely he can't be as bad as Purple Diaper Grape Kid from that one show. The Hero Academia. My Hero Academia. The point is, anime scares the fuck out of me. For reasons like Purple Diaper Grape Kid. And Black Butler. My first ever anime back when I was in middle school was Black Butler. Surely you can understand why I don't get into that shit anymore. Black Butler was straight interesting. It was interesting. Well, let's just say that. I also watched... What the hell else did I watch? Blue Devil, or whatever. Blue Exorcist. He almost bleeds out because he took one step onto Mermaid Island. What the fuck? He's the mother of all perf characters. LMAO. That's so stupid. And this, yeah. Which is why I like looking at things from a distance, is because once I get in there, the characters start being the characters, and I'm like, ew, this isn't the way I imagined you when I was looking at you from afar. My first anime was Black Butler. I watched Hunter x Hunter. I watched Blue Exorcist. I think I watched Devil's a Part-Timer because there was an anime club at school. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes of what the fuck was it called? Cowboy Bebop. I can't believe I fucking forgot the name of that one. That one was good. We watched it with a dub though. Ugh. Just because during anime club it was a dub. Ugh. It's nasty. I I don't like dubs. I'm sorry. It's weird. I don't like it. I can read the subtitles. I know how to read. Heidi used to be my first, and then Naruto, One Piece, and some others that I watched on TV. I missed all the super long. Like, I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I never watched Naruto. I don't watch One Piece. One Piece is interesting me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because the live action show that came out, they look gay. You know, like the every gay friend, like every gay friend group meme? That's what they look like to me. So I'm hooked a little bit. I'm interested. But how many episodes of One Piece are there? Too fucking many. I've got a job. I've got a life. I've got better things to be doing than watching 8,000 episodes of fucking One Piece, dude. Yeah, that's too many. If I can find that shit for free online, I'll give it a little read. But other than that, they're up on TV every afternoon or something. I love thinking about the TV I watched when I was a kid. I watched Slug Terra. That shit rocked. Disney XD was my channel. The occasional Pokemon. I wasn't opposed to the occasional Pokemon, but I watched Hunter x Hunter, Full Metal Alchemist, the original one. Everyone said Brotherhood was better, but it wasn't done when I was watching it, so I didn't want to watch it, so I just watched. I also thought the Scar guy was ugly in the new version in Brotherhood, so hold on. Full. Let me take another look at him. Full Metal. Oh, okay. Mist. Brotherhood. Scar guy. I don't know. You could also watch One Piece, which is the same anime but cut to the same pace as the manga. Is it faster or slower? Brotherhood is the best finished anime, period. Okay, I understand why smaller, younger me thought he was uglier. It's because he didn't look like a fucking anime boy. I'm getting it now. So, jot that down. One Piece is way faster. Okay. That's really fun. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of like stupid ass like episodes, like filler episodes in One Piece, right? I totally forgot. I like filler sometimes. if if there's a little beach episode, I simply can't resist. One Piece gets revolved. That makes sense. It's just a little filler. Like a little filler certainly never hurt anybody. Just like one episode. But the fact that there's like hundreds is like a little much. From what I've heard, there's like thousands. Or like hundreds, not thousands. Love You Beach episode, so true. But yeah, Brotherhood I should probably watch because the original show was good as far as I was concerned. Um um but I was a big fan of people say it gets rid of too much. Like if the anime shows one more reaction shot than the manga, it gets cut. Okay, that does feel a little excessive. Because they're two different mediums, you know? So you can show more in animation than you can in a comic. So I feel like you shouldn't get rid of everything that the anime has to offer. Um but yeah, I did really like Hunter x Hunter. That would be one I'd be willing to go back and see. What the hell else did I watch? Yeah, and you can easily reread the previous panels. Yeah. So it's like, who cares? to you. I watched the gay ones. Like who you're nice. So true. You also watched the 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 evil one. Oh nope, she didn't watch that one. I watched that one. That one was weird. I also think one season. You take that unfortunately out of there. They're like twin incest in there. It was very and like a child. It was very weird. Kind of transgender though, which can stay, but twins. Yeah, it was weird. There was some weird shit in there. I liked the aesthetic of it. It was like rosy and romantic and fun, but like I could not tell you a single thing about the plot. To be completely honest. That is a good one. Well, maybe I don't know. It could go either way. Depending on how you read it, I suppose. But I There's of his love and wonders are. Trying to think of other things. I think it's a girl that owes money to a coalition of hot fellas, so she has to cross-dress and riz girls to pay them back. Yeah, that sounds familiar. She breaks a vase in the first episode at like this rich school. And then the host club is just a set of dudes who goes on dates with girls for money. They're basically high school whores. Or high school prostitutes, but with like dates instead of boinking. It's a weird concept. And that's another interesting anime thing that I just can't seem to get behind. It's a very interesting culture, let's say. I wanted to like My Hero Academia. I just couldn't. Don't love that? No. The cross dressing is fun, but that's about the only thing I would really be interested in. Um, but I like the characters and the designs in My Hero Academia, but it's a little cheesy. And that's the thing that gets me with a lot of anime is it's a lot going on. All the time. You might not love the designs of One Piece. They fuck them up. They like whitewash the green one. I was just Attack on Titan. I'm sorry. Like make green guy brown again. Like what the fuck? Put him back. Are you crazy? He looks so much worse. I may have cared for a moment. Godspeed out there. Or maybe go to bed. Whatever you gotta do though. And then I think they boobified the woman. And it was actually kind of good. And that is... Oh yeah, I watched Tokyo Ghoul. That was dog shit. Oh, you want to know what else was dog shit? Sword Art Online. No, not going to bed. Okay. Zoro's meant to be Japanese. There are some coloring mistakes a lot of people do. Like, Japanese he should be light or Japanese he should be brown. I think they just should have just stuck to their guns. Personally. But are other characters meant to be like Hassan was Japanese, he should be Miyamoto Musashi. Let me Google that. Wow. Oh yeah, fucking Nami's fucking knockers girling every episode. Yeah, that is. I have noticed that in particular. Um, so every picture of this guy is different. So I can't tell. Um, so could be any skin color. Could be gray with the pictures I'm receiving. Pictures just okay. I forgot Hassan was hold on. Um um Hassan was green guy. Oh, he looked so good. Oh my god. I'm gonna I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was up to this year. But oh my god, Hassan looked so good. It was crazy. He can oh, all the uh top surgery jokes that they do with Zoro is so funny. I'm like, yes, so true. So true. But yeah, Hassan looked great. I'm gonna make up with him about it. But anyway. What is going on? Okay, I just checked the Discord. How long ago did you send this? A minute ago, okay. In One Piece, the more you follow your dreams, the more physically beautiful you are. I'm since the One Piece decides, okay, these are certainly interesting. And see, anime is just like that. They just fuck around and find out, which is fine. Like, and I can't praise My Hero Academia all the way because I think there was like a girl group and then they made one of them like a trans woman or something, and she was like a super buff, like masculine. It was bad. Look at bottom right. Hold on. 5 hat. What am I looking at? Like in particular? Like there's a lot going on. Is that snot? Like there's so much happening on all of them. I just don't. Oh, that's in his forehead. And no. Put that away. Put that away. That's disgusting. I mean, I have to look at a picture of Green Guy to cleanse. I love calling him Green Guy, even though I know his name now. I love to have fun, personally. Green Guy. Oh yeah, and they do that silly thing where he like takes off his clothes and he's like super buff, and then he like puts on a regular suit and he's thin. It's very funny. He's designed as a caricature of Einstein in that one really famous photograph that's so fucking stupid. LMAO. Okay. If Zoro's supposed to be Japanese, what's everybody else? Because I just kind of assume that everyone in anime is Japanese until proven otherwise. You know what I mean? So what the fuck is going on with everyone else? Out of curiosity. Luffy, I thought was Brazilian. Okay. Then why? Like, okay. I have some questions. Like overall. That's what they would be if they were real people. Well, obviously. And they whitewashed Luffy too then, damn. Because I'm seeing some really light-skinned versions. We're in a crazy world. It looks like a lot of fun, though. It's like Attack on Titan. Everyone is European in some way, and then there's like 2 actual Japanese characters, which is interesting considering when it's set. do, 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 do. Gotta watch that later. Okay, anyway, I haven't been drawing for like for like an hour. Hi, Christmas song. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Someone asked the manga's author what everyone's nationalities, not their race, would be, and he answered that Luffy would be from Brazil, which is so rockin'. Come to Brazil, Luffy. Green one would be my favorite, though. I just know it in my heart of hearts. I mean, he's so... You know what I mean? So not whitewashed. Really just Oda's, the manga author, perspective on cultures around the world. I didn't mean like they whitewashed him in the show. I mean some of the art, he looked super pale on Google is what I was referring to. I don't know what the fuck they get up to in the show with Luffy. He just looks like a little guy to me. Okay, yeah. I was like, whoa. That's like hex code 0000A or something, you know? Like, or is it F? Like FFFFF1 or whatever direction hex code's going to. Like some crazy ass, like almost white color. I was like, whoa, brother, that's a little much. We have a Precious Moments figure of Jasmine. It's bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, that's crazy. I don't feel like drawing anymore. That's wild. We're almost done anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I'll pretend to draw the other one. Laser, my beloved. He needs a major overhaul anyway. I've been seeing a lot of Flash clips lately, which has been fun and interesting. Everyone loved that movie. I mean, who didn't love the Flash movie? I loved it. I saw it. It was really good. Can I fucking... Have you seen how he ran? Dude, I just saw a clip of like the super high speed, but he's like running at a regular like pace. Like they didn't have his legs move super fast. It was just everything was moving behind him really slow or whatever, but he was running normal. It was in like slow motion even. It was so nasty. I was like, who did that? Like the main power of his character? I love Ezra Miller. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Remember him in the movie in the fucking in the Harry Potter movie? That was crazy as well. Have you seen how OP I haven't seen him in the comics, but I did like that one episode in the Justice League TV show. Like where he like runs around the world and almost fucking like kills like he was supposed to die or something. And he was like, "Oh no, if I die, all my friends will be so sad. They'll become fascists." Oh no. And then he like runs around the world like 3 or 4 times and just beats the shit out of Lex Luthor. It's fucking awesome. He's like, "Oh no, they'll kill a bunch of people if I die." Especially the concept of instantaneousness. Like, someone earlier, I saw a post of someone bringing up the, what the fuck was it? The, um, Megamind. Where he has, like, guy has an, like, a midlife crisis in, like, in a second. Like, he's going through and he's, like, thinking really hard or whatever. Like, in the span of a second. And just fucking decides to fake his death. In that 1 second. In one frame, yeah. Justice League cartoon, Flash, my beloved Wally West Flash. No, so true, me too. You can see the frame in the movie. Really? Okay, that's fucking awesome. That they put that in there. Dude, that so rocks. I've also been seeing a bunch of people talk about, you see one frame of Blur, that's awesome. Ugh. But I've been seeing a lot of shit about animation, like like animation cells, like the gimmicks that people use. Ew, what the hell brush is this? Not the one I was using. Like how they like did water on it. Like this guy in like a battle or whatever, he's like in a robot or some shit, and he's like battling. So water splashes, and then he's like, and then it cuts to like a couple seconds of like the frame, like the animation cell with some water on it, so you couldn't see very well. And then it cuts back to him, and he's like, "Damn, I can't. I'm fighting blind or whatever," because they put the water on the cell. And then there's another one where they like shake the cell or whatever to like have this guy like fucking blow up this guy's brain with his mind, and he was it's like shaking the cell to make it look cool. It was awesome. I've never seen anybody like do anything crazy with the cells because I think they were just more creative with animation in probably in Japan realistically, but whatever. But yeah, Flash challenges God to expect Earth when they're like 5 galaxies away, and God teleports there instantaneously, and Flash was already there. That's crazy. What the fuck? Like the Christian God? Like what? What god are we referring to here? That's fucking so funny, by the way. Comics are so stupid. I love them. Like, what is going on? Yahweh exists in DC. Oh my gosh. This god was a level above that. You know, you could tell me anything and I believe you. I don't know what a level above the Christian God would be, because I just don't know what the Christian God gets up to. But like, the funniest thing anyone could do is put like the classic Jesus Christ into a piece of media. I don't know. So funny though. Like, oh man, Flash is really cool though. It just sucks that he's kind of difficult to portray. Like, I think one of my cool Superman facts that I have is that Superman used to only be able to leap over, like, it was just like his power was like jumping really high. Like, he didn't used to be able to fly, but jumping tall buildings in animation looked kind of goofy apparently. So they just gave him the ability to fly. It was either that or it was the other way around. I don't remember. At least I think that's how it was. Um but anyway, the so like Flash is almost the opposite in that way, where like his power is almost hard to put to animation and make it be interesting. Whereas like in something like that, they can just kind of cut away in a comic. You know what I mean? Like they don't have to like animate this guy running or whatever. I feel like live action is definitely not the place for Flash, for sure. Um, about what you said earlier, have you seen the technique that they used for those lights in Akira in an old anime? Not to my knowledge. Or they like just didn't have any, if I'm thinking of the same thing you're talking about. They just didn't do anything for it. They just like let the light box shine through. Is that what you're talking about? Or am I silly? To give it that really like bled, like almost, yeah, they just called that fucking rocks. Another really sexy animation thing. Animation is so cool, man. And we just like, we take it for granted. We just take it for granted. Because everyone thinks it's like kid shit. And that pisses me off so goddamn bad. Like, ugh. You've seen those insane Richard Williams animations? If I did, I wouldn't know. Because I don't recognize the name. Christmas time. Hey for the other one. When you're having fun. Inside your window. Leaves of tears. Clinging chimes of doom. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. Though in Africa this Christmas time. No way, no so Christmas time. Do 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 do. The sun, do they know it's Christmas time at all? Okay, basic backstory. Richard Williams was an insane man who decided that in a time of cheap mass produced TV animation, he would just animate on ones, hyper realistically. He is the only animator I've ever seen to move the character, the environment, and the camera itself in full 5-point hyper realistic. That's fucking insane. Hello? I'd kill myself before attempting anything of the sort. Personally. Jesus, that's. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to look at that. Like that's crazy. Cause like I'm already impressed by the camera movement in like the fucking Beauty and the Beast dancing scene where he just fucking did that. Like with them moving and shit. Spent close to 30 years on one movie called The Thief and the Cobbler. That fucking rocks. Slay. Oh my god. In more sad animation news, the people who make um uh Wallace and Gromit, the one company who made the clay that they like to use, is going out of business. So they bought up all the last bits of clay that they had, and they have enough to make one more movie. And they're making a Wallace and Gromit movie. Oh my god, can I show you another shit? Of course. I would love to see. Go right here. I'm not drawing anyway, if we're being realistic. Happy New Year. Ooh. Ah. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna save this really quick. And then I'm just gonna vote. Since I didn't do anything today anyway. Okay. Good night, Christmas music. Sorry. You're gonna have to go as well. Bye, close video. Seem coming close to how good of a draftsman he became lit. Sheesh. Okay. Time for a movie, everybody. Time to put my tablet away too. Hee hee. Thank God, if you don't mind my saying. Ouch. Okay. Firefox sound. I'll need to turn that back on. This entire movie was stolen and made into. Really hard because they weren't good enough. Just make it. That's so fucking funny. This was all pencil paper. That I would kill myself. All the checkerboards? Not me. I'm different.
Aha! You've finished Yum Yum Shoe. You've done it very well. And now she has no need of you. You put you in a cell.
Oh man, the character animation was really good. Maybe a little what? Don't look at all this, hon. Don't look at it. It's none of your business. No, that was fucking crazy. Man, animation is so cool. And we're just killing it. We're fucking killing it. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Who did that? You're going to jail. Very upsetting. Okay. Well, it is 10 o'clock, which means it is time for me to go to bed. Because I got work in the morning. Wah, wah. But tomorrow we have, um, uh, Toontown? Just kidding. No, we fucking don't. Remy's gone. You know what that fucking means. Cinderella phenomenon, baby! We are absolutely gonna fucking finish Waltz's Routes tomorrow. Oh my god, that's so exciting. I'm so psyched. Okay. You know what that means. Yes. Okay. Cinderella phenomenon tomorrow. And maybe if we finish fast enough, because we'll have all 3 hours, we can look into either playing the second Cinderella phenomenon game or getting a different, really, really bad Otome game. Who knows? It's really up to us. So I will see everybody. Leave a stream. I'll meet you. Yes. I will see everybody tomorrow. Godspeed out there. I love you.